By now, everyone knows that farming honor in Battlegrounds is the fastest way to gear up your fresh level 70 character. Even though it was Warsong Gulch weekend, the fastest way to honor farm outside of a pre-made was still spamming Alterac Valley. And with AV being full of newly dinged Death Knights or boosted Paladins, it's a free-for-all for honor for anyone that wants to get their Season 4 gear right away, getting up to 2k honor per battleground and usually averaging around 15 minutes per BG. Unless you obviously got the infamous turtle or went up on the EU servers against the Russian pre-mades. I've also noticed that Alliance side seems to win way more often than the Horde. What's up with that? Do you guys get that same experience, or is it just like a bias of me experiencing it on my Alliance and Horde characters thinking that it's happening all the time? I don't know, let me know in the comments. After the first few days of pre-patch launch, as always, it seems like a lot of people are queuing AV on repeat, but also not actually participating in the actual battleground itself. You've probably noticed so many people hard staying in the actual spawn zone, or just staying in your actual defensive zones, or even just running off into Narnia and attacking rams or attacking the wolves. So we've actually seen a lot of people just not actually playing the game. This has led Blizzard to actually take note and start a massive wave of bans throughout all of World of Warcraft Classic, sending a lot of bans up to 30 days or some as long as 6 months from what I've seen of people AFKing within Alterac Valley. Imagine if you can't play the first 6 months of Wrath of the Lich King because you were AFK farming honor on your new main. Or imagine something that's much worse. What if you got unfairly banned? What if you got banned for non-participation, but you were actually playing the game? This is kind of the theme that I've been seeing throughout the day, where hundreds of people are saying that they got suspended even though they actually were participating in Alterac Valley. People saying they got 30-day suspensions when they've never AFK'd in any battleground at all. Now, I'm not here to claim that people are saying they were unjustly banned, and I'm not here to say that people were unjustly banned. But this is massively important to the community to know that this is going on and to kind of know what to watch out for. Now, the biggest defense that most people are saying is that they have been basically sitting in bunkers defending them or taking over mines. So you have to basically AFK in bunkers as a defense just to make sure nobody stealths and takes it away from you. And if that happens, there's quite a few actual BGs where you're not actually experiencing fighting anyone because you're pretty much just sitting there waiting to make sure that the bunker actually caps or the tower actually caps. Now there's a new deserter debuff or AFK debuff that you'll actually see appear on your screen, and I think it gives you 1 minute to actually engage in actual PvP combat before you're kicked out of the dungeon. Well, this is actually an interesting thing because if you are doing something like capping the mines, which gives you extra honor at the end of the BG, and every BG you do want to cap the mines, it's like 200 honor, I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's quite a bit if you always get both of the mines. And if you're actually capping all of your towers, you're also getting more honor, but it also makes it a lot easier for you to actually kill the boss at the end so you can finish the actual BG as a win. But if you're doing these things, you're not necessarily participating in PvP combat at all times. There's a lot of time where you're actually out of the way, just kind of 1, clearing some PvE mobs, or 2, just sitting there in defense. Now, this is kind of a scary thing to talk about because realistically, I'm sure you've all seen it. There are a ton of people definitely AFKing in these BGs. A lot of people will stay in the starting area. A lot of people will move just barely out of the starting area. A lot of people will auto run into walls. A lot of people are multi-boxing, which is actually causing the queues to be even worse, where they're playing like 4 different accounts at one time in every BG. So this is a scary precedent, and it's something that the community should know. Try not to AFK within the BGs at all. It's absolutely not worth it. And with AV weekend coming up this next weekend, you will be able to farm all of your gear in one afternoon, potentially even a couple hours, to get everything you really want. So just wait and be patient and make sure you are actively participating in the PvP. I wouldn't be surprised if Blizzard puts out a little statement about this all, because a lot of people have been complaining on the forums and on Reddit. It's happening quite a bit, and I actually personally know quite a few people who have also already got banned. The only thing I've seen so far is what I showed you earlier, is that Blizzard is checking, and their in-game system will actually check if you have no damage or no healing done in any sort of duration of the actual battleground. They're trying to check on things, and the ticketing system is the right way to deal with this, the right way to appeal yourself. but it looks like they are also just going back and realistically checking to see what actually happened. So just know it might take a while for you to get your unbans right now. They are gonna review your tickets, so try to get back into the game. But this is just a warning to everybody out there who's farming honor on multiple characters. Don't do it in a way that is Monka TOS. And that's all I wanted to talk about today, guys. We're almost at 30K subscriptions on the YouTube channel, and when we hit that, we're gonna be doing a giveaway of a level 70 boost. So if we hit that within the next couple days, you're gonna see a video this week, probably my video talking about all of the biggest questions I've been getting about Death Knights, how to introduce yourself to the class, just the simple things or the confusing things, things that aren't so obvious right away. So if you wanna see that giveaway live after it happens, make sure to check me out on the Twitch channel. And we're also coming out with a few more of the deep dives for all of the classes. We're almost there. We're going to complete all of the deep dives for all of the classes on the podcast. So again, you can also check that out here on the YouTube or on the Twitch channel. Anyways, guys, good luck out there. I hope you all didn't get banned. If you did, I hope you get your appeals done very quickly, but make sure you watch out, and I'll see you all in AV weekend this weekend.